it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. Yeah, I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. With the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20. To the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. 8, read.
Hey, pick your game up.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
48th month, 48th month. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Protein spill now. Hey.
Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Watch him slide.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel. 77 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Set. 90. Wolf. No.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd and 4. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. It team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ready, break.
Check, 48's the mic. Here we go, here we go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 44 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 44 yards on the ground. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Zoom.
Check hot route. Hot.
Blue draw quarters. Hey, orbit.
And that'll set him back 5.
down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, we got to seal. We got to seal. We got to seal. I'm not ready. Nine the mic. Nine the mic. All day. All day.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
This is Jones. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Come on. 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Packers.
Ready. Mike 50. 80 weapon. 80 weapon.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
64 weak.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Niners 14, Packers 7.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. 49. Check 49. Check 49. 61. Matchbox. Light. All day, baby. All day. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Hey, tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
First down, Green Bay.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it with Jones. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
2 yards on the pickup. It's
218, chop. Hey, Delta.
You go tight. You got tight.
Topper. Deep grip.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Just like that. Just like that.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
Ready. 52. 80 weapons. Check.
They'll run on first down. Jones. just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Quiet, 64, weak. Shit. Check safety. 25, check 25. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now back to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Packers. An 11-yard touchdown as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Greystone travel.
Slam.
Hit it.
On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Debo Samuel. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Pilot, 64, reach.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Hey!
Staying open. Mike 9.
Hey, Haywood! 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Under crunch. Let go.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And some room to run now. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Gold with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch out. H3, 218, chopper. Deuce. Check. Ready.
Again, it's Jones. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He wasn't ready.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Jones. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check. Crunch. Check. Mike 52. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs. Kill.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 60 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Myers connects on the PAT, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Check 48's the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Hey, we got a seal.
6-6, pull it high.
Bang. Hatchet.
Yo, go. Hey, Charlie.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On first down, Jones. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 25 yards to the house as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Let him know. Share.
Protein spill. Hey, why 7?
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 44. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Recon, 132 fighter. Kill. Five. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check.
Yep. I got motion. Hey, seam six. Shoot.
Now it's Breida. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
H3, 218, chopper. Go. Yes. Big Ripper.
They run again with Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
60-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else. On 3rd down, it's Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 16-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
two. Coming to you, coming to you. Back, back, back. Back, back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They opt to go for it, and they get it. First and goal after a pickup of 5. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Check that chopper.
They'll try again with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it third and goal.
Check 26, check 26.
Back to throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
You can't stop me.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on the play of the game now. 4th and goal. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down.
Hey, watch that. Check right 54. Right 54. Come on, D. 54, right there. 61. Matchbox, right. Right 54. Delta. Come on, come on. Go.
He's back to throw. This is caught. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. This is Breida. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Kill. Yes. Kill. Turn up. 57. Ready, go.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Nice 7, let's go. Now, check 66. Roll it, ride. And go.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Back to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. A crazy sequence here, a huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
H3, 2, 18, chopper. Charlie. 54. Mike, 54. 65. Go. 65. 54 is Mike. Faster. Check. Go.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And, Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future.